My beloved child, I have something to say to you that I have never said before. Not because I am repeating myself, but because you are finally ready to hear it. There are depths of my love that you have not yet explored. There are heights of my joy that you have not yet climbed. There are breadths of my peace that you have not yet walked. And I am inviting you today to go further, deeper, higher, wider. Not because I am demanding more from you, because I am offering more to you. I am not a God who withholds. I am a God who pours out, and I have been pouring out on you since the day you were born, but you have only been catching a few drops. You have been living with a teaspoon in a rainstorm. You have been trying to contain the ocean in a bucket. I want to teach you to open wider, to receive more. To trust that my goodness is not limited, my grace is not scarce, my love is not conditional, I am infinite. And I am yours, so come deeper, come higher, come wider, there is so much more. I know you have been struggling with the concept of my timing. You have been asking me why I seem to move so slowly, why the answer takes so long, why the healing doesn't come quickly, why the breakthrough is delayed, why you have to wait while others seem to receive instantly. You have been comparing your timeline to theirs, and you have concluded that I must love them more, or that you must have done something wrong, or that your faith must be weaker. But none of those conclusions are true. My timing is not about love. I love all my children equally. My timing is not about punishment. I am not punishing you with waiting. My timing is not about your faith. Your faith does not control me. My timing is about the bigger picture, the picture you cannot see. The picture that includes not just your life but the lives of everyone connected to you. The picture that includes not just this moment but the moments that will come decades from now. The picture that includes not just your comfort but your character. I am not slow. I am thorough. I am not late. I am right on time for the purposes that matter eternally. Trust my timing. It is not random. It is not cruel. It is perfect. There is a shift happening in the spiritual atmosphere around you. You can feel it even if you cannot name it. Something is changing. The old heaviness is lifting. The old oppression is loosening. The old chains are rattling. This shift is not your imagination. It is real. It is my spirit moving in response to prayers you have forgotten you prayed. It is my angels being dispatched in response to cries you thought fell on deaf ears. It is the beginning of a new season, not a season of more waiting. A season of movement, not a season of more questions. A season of answers, not a season of more darkness. A season of dawn. I am not telling you that every problem will disappear overnight. I am telling you that the tide is turning. The current is changing. The wind is shifting. You have been swimming against the current for so long that you have forgotten what it feels like to have the current with you. But that is what is coming. The current is about to turn. And you will feel like you are being carried instead of always fighting. Rest in this shift. Do not resist it. Do not try to make it happen faster. Do not be afraid of it. Just receive it. It is grace. It is my gift to you. I want to speak to the fear of death that has been lurking in the shadows of your mind. Not just physical death, though that may be part of it. The death of your dreams. The death of your relationships. The death of your relevance. The death of your influence. The death of your youth, the death of your opportunities. You have been living with a low-grade terror that everything you love is slipping away, that everything you value is fading, that everything you have built will eventually crumble. This fear has stolen your joy. It has made you cling too tightly to things that were never meant to be held. It has made you afraid to love because love leads to loss. It has made you afraid to try because trying leads to possible failure. But I want to tell you something about death. Death is not the end. Death is the doorway. The seed dies and then it lives. The caterpillar dies and then it flies. The winter dies and then the spring blooms. Death is not something to fear. Death is something to pass through, and I have already passed through it. I have gone ahead of you. I have conquered death. I have taken its sting. I have emptied its grave. Death is not your enemy anymore. It is your servant. It is the passage to more life, not less. So stop being afraid of death. Start being afraid of not living, and I am calling you to live, fully, now, without fear. You have been holding on to something that I am asking you to release. You know what it is. You have known for a long time. It is that thing you keep bringing to me in prayer but then taking back when you leave. It is that thing you have been trying to control, to fix, to manage, to manipulate. It is that thing that keeps you up at night, that occupies your thoughts during the day, that drains your energy and steals your peace. It is that thing that you are afraid to surrender because you are afraid of what will happen if you let go. But I am asking you to release it. Not because I want to take it from you, because I want to take the burden from you. I'm not asking you to give it up forever. I'm asking you to give it to me for safekeeping. I am asking you to trust me with it. I'm asking you to stop carrying what was never meant to be carried. Release it. Let it go. Open your hands, lift them to me, and say the words. I cannot carry this anymore. I give it to you. You will not lose it. You will gain peace. You will gain freedom. You will gain me. Release it. Now, today. Do not leave this moment still holding what I am asking you to give. I know there are people in your life who do not understand you. They do not understand your faith. They do not understand your choices. They do not understand your struggles. They do not understand your tears. They do not understand your joy. They look at you with confused eyes and sometimes with judgmental eyes, and you feel alone. You feel misunderstood. You feel like an alien in your own family, your own community, your own world. I want you to know that I understand. I was misunderstood too. My own family thought I was crazy. My own disciples did not understand me. The religious leaders twisted my words. The crowds turned on me. I know what it feels like to be misunderstood. And I want you to know that you do not need everyone to understand you. You only need one to understand you. And I do. I understand you completely. I understand the motivations of your heart, even when your actions are messy. I understand the desires of your soul, even when your words come out wrong. I understand the depth of your love, even when your expressions are imperfect. I understand you, and I am not confused by you. I am not disappointed by you. I am not put off by you. I understand you and I love you. That is enough. Let that be enough for you too. There is a song that is rising in your spirit. You have not heard it yet. It is still being composed. It is a song of deliverance, a song of freedom, a song of restoration. It is the song that you will sing when you look back on this season and see how I carried you through. It is the song that you will teach to others who are walking through their own valleys. It is the song that will be sung in heaven as a testimony of my faithfulness. You do not know the words yet. You do not know the melody yet. But the song is being written in the quiet places of your suffering. Every tear is a note. Every prayer is a lyric. Every sleepless night is a verse. And when the song is complete, you will open your mouth and it will pour out. And it will be beautiful, and it will heal you, and it will heal others. Do not despise the process of the song being written. The most beautiful songs are written in the darkest nights. Your song is coming. And when you sing it, the walls will fall. The chains will break. The captives will be freed. Your song is not just for you. Your song is for the world. Let it be written. Let it rise. Let it be sung. I want to tell you about the power of your testimony. You have been hiding your story because you are ashamed of parts of it. You have been silent about what I have done for you because you are afraid of what others will think. But your testimony is not your shame. Your testimony is your weapon. It is the sword that slays the enemy. It is the light that exposes the darkness. It is the key that unlocks prison doors for others. When you share what I have done for you, you are not boasting about yourself. You are boasting about me. You are giving me glory. You are encouraging others. You are building faith. You are breaking lies. Your story matters, not the sanitized, edited, church-approved version. The real version, the messy version, the version with all the struggles and setbacks and failures. That version is the most powerful because it shows that I work through imperfection. That version gives hope to people who feel like they are too broken for me to use. Share your story, not from a stage necessarily. Share it with one person. Share it in a conversation. Share it in a comment. Share it in a prayer, but share it. Your story is not just yours. It is a gift to the body of Christ. Unwrap it. Give it away. You will be surprised at how many people need to hear exactly what you have lived. My beloved child, I am not finished with you. I know you feel like you have been on the shelf for too long. I know you feel like your best years are behind you. I know you feel like you have missed your chance. But I am the God of second chances, third chances, fourth chances. I am the God of the comeback. I am the God of the late bloomer. I am the God of the 11th hour. I am not done with you. Your age does not disqualify you. Your past does not disqualify you. Your failures do not disqualify you. Your current struggles do not disqualify you. I am not looking for qualified people. I am looking for available people. Are you available? Are you willing? Are you surrendered? Then I can use you, not in spite of your weaknesses, through your weaknesses. Your weaknesses are not obstacles to my power. Your weaknesses are the stage on which my power performs. So stop counting yourself out. I have not counted you out. I am counting you in. There is a table being prepared for you in the presence of your enemies. I want you to see this table. It is not a table of scarcity. It is a table of abundance. It is loaded with food, with wine, with everything your soul craves. And you are seated at this table, not in the corner, not at the children's table, not standing in the back, seated in a chair at the head, and your enemies are watching. They are watching because they cannot believe it. They thought they had destroyed you. They thought they had disqualified you. They thought they had ended you. But here you are, seated, feasting, anointed, blessed, and they can do nothing but watch. This is your future. This is not wishful thinking. This is my promise. The same God who prepared a table for David in the presence of Goliath is preparing a table for you. The same God who seated Joseph on a throne in the presence of his brothers is seating you. The same God who raised Jesus from the dead in the presence of his enemies is raising you. Do not look at your enemies. Look at the table. It is already prepared. The feast is waiting. Come, eat, drink, celebrate. The victory is yours. So hold on, beloved child. Hold on. The night is almost over. The morning is coming. The sun is rising on the horizon of your life. I see it. And soon you will see it too. And when you do, you will realize that you were never alone in the darkness. I was there. You will realize that the tears you cried were never wasted. I collected them. You will realize that the prayers you thought were unanswered were actually being answered in ways you could never have predicted. You will realize that the waiting was not punishment, it was preparation. You will realize that the broken road was leading you to exactly the place you needed to be. And you will fall to your knees in worship, not because of what you have accomplished, but because of who I am. And you will say, surely the Lord was in this place and I did not know it. And I will smile. And I will say, welcome home, beloved, welcome home. Now and live like the beloved child you are, not like an orphan fighting for scraps, not like a slave cowering in fear, not like a stranger wandering without purpose. Live like a son, live like a daughter, live like the heir to a kingdom that cannot be shaken. Live in my love, live in my peace, live in my joy, live in my freedom, and let your life be a light that draws others out of their darkness and into my arms. This is your calling. This is your destiny. This is your life. Live it fully, freely, fearlessly. For I am with you, always to the end of the age, and beyond. Amen, my beloved child, I have been watching you, not from a distance, not through a foggy window, not with distracted attention. I have been watching you with the focused, undivided gaze of a father who has no other children. I know that sounds impossible. How can I watch you with undivided attention when I have billions of children? Because I am not bound by the limits of human attention. My attention does not get divided. It multiplies. When I look at you as if you are the only one in the universe. Because in that moment you are. I am not a God who multitasks. I am a God who is fully present to each of my children, all the time, simultaneously. So when I say I have been watching you, I mean I have been watching you. Every tear, every sigh, every hidden struggle, every unspoken prayer, every time you reached out for me and felt nothing, every time you called my name and heard only silence, every time you fell and got back up, every time you stayed down because you didn't have the strength to rise. I saw it all. I saw you. And I never stopped loving you, not for a single second. I know you have been struggling with hope, not the absence of hope, but the exhaustion of hope. You have hoped for so long, you have believed for so long, you have waited for so long, and the hopping has worn you out. It has taken a toll on your heart. You have wondered if it is even safe to hope anymore. Because every time you hope, you risk disappointment. Every time you believe, you risk being let down. Every time you trust, you risk being betrayed. And you have been disappointed, let down, betrayed. So you have learned to hope less, to expect less, to want less, because wanting less means hurting less, or so you have told yourself. But I am here to tell you that hope is not your enemy. Disappointment is not the end of hope. Disappointment is the refiner of hope. Real hope is not the hope that everything will go the way you want. Real hope is the hope that I am good no matter how things go. Real hope is the hope that I am with you no matter what happens. Real hope is the hope that the story is not over no matter how dark the chapter. Real hope is not dependent on your circumstances. Real hope is dependent on me. And I do not change, I do not fail, I do not disappoint. So hope again. Not in your circumstances, hope in me. I am worthy of your hope, I will not let you down. There is a question that has been burning in your heart. You have not spoken it out loud because you are afraid of the answer, but I know the question. I have always known the question. The question is this: am I still useful to you? You have made mistakes. You have failed. You have wandered. You have wasted years. And you wonder if you have missed your chance. You wonder if I have replaced you with someone more faithful. You wonder if your best days are behind you. You wonder if you are now just a spectator in the kingdom, watching others do what you were meant to do. Let me answer you clearly once and for all. You are still useful to me. You have always been useful to me. Your mistakes did not disqualify you. Your failures did not remove you from my plans. Your wandering did not erase your calling. I am not a God who gives up on his tools. I am a God who restores, repairs, and redeems. The broken tool is not thrown away. The broken tool is brought to the workbench. And I am the craftsman. I can fix what is broken. I can sharpen what is dull. I can clean what is rusted. I can use what the world has discarded. You are not too old. You are not too broken. You are not too stained. You are not too late. You are exactly where I need you to be. And I am about to use you in ways you cannot imagine. Not because you are qualified, because I am qualified. Not because you are strong, because I am strong. Not because you are worthy, because I am worthy, and I choose to work through you. So stop asking if you are still useful. Start asking me how I want to use you today. I want to speak to the grief you have been carrying. Grief over losses that no one else knows about. Grief over dreams that died. Grief over relationships that ended. Grief over versions of yourself that no longer exist. Grief over the life you thought you would have but don't. This grief is real. It is heavy. And you have been trying to carry it alone. You have been told to just get over it, to move on, to look on the bright side. But grief does not work that way. Grief must be walked through, not bypassed. And I want you to know that I am walking with you. I am not rushing you. I am not shamming you. I am not telling you to cheer up. I am sitting with you in your grief. I am weeping with you. I am holding you. And I am promising you that grief is not the end. Grief is a passage, a tunnel, and tunnels have exits. You cannot see the exit yet. The darkness is too thick, but the exit is there. And I am leading you toward it, not around it, through it. And on the other side of this grief there is joy. Not the shallow joy of forgetting, the deep joy of healing, the joy that comes from knowing that I have redeemed what was lost, the joy that comes from seeing beauty rise from ashes, the joy that comes from being held by me in the darkest night. Do not run from your grief. Walk through it, with me. I will not leave you in the tunnel. I will bring you out. You have been trying to earn my love. I know you don't say it that way. You say it in more spiritual language. You talk about being faithful, about obeying, about serving, about sacrificing. And all of those things are good, but underneath them there is a drivenness, a need to prove yourself, a fear that if you stop performing, I will stop loving you. You have been running on a treadmill of performance, trying to generate enough good works to deserve my affection, and you are exhausted. The treadmill never stops. The standard never lowers. The demand never ends, because you are trying to do something that cannot be done. You cannot earn my love. My love is not a wage, it is a gift. You cannot deserve my love. My love is not a reward, it is a grace. You cannot work for my love is not a promotion, it is a birthright. You are my child, not because you have earned it, because I have chosen it. I loved you before you did anything good. I loved you when you were doing everything wrong. I loved you when you were ignoring me, running from me, doubting me, denying me. My love is not based on your performance. My love is based on my character. So get off the treadmill. Stop performing. Stop proving. Stop earning. Rest in my love. Receive my love. Let my love be enough, because it is. It has always been. It will always be. I know there are words that have been spoken over you that have shaped you. Words of rejection. Words of criticism, words of dismissal, words of disappointment, words from parents, teachers, peers, leaders, lovers. These words have become like tattoos on your soul. You cannot wash them off. You cannot scrub them away. They are part of your internal landscape, and they have told you who you are, but those words are not the final word. I have the final word, and my word over you is different. My word over you is beloved. My word over you is chosen. My word over you is enough. My word over you is valuable. My word over you is strong. My word over you is beautiful. My word over you is mine. I'm not asking you to pretend that the other words don't exist. They do exist. They have done damage, but I am asking you to let my word be louder. I am asking you to let my word be truer. I am asking you to let my word shape you more than their words. Because my word is the word that created the universe. My word is the word that spoke light into darkness. My word is the word that raised the dead. My word is the word that calmed the sea. My word is the word that will never pass away. Their words will fade. My words are eternal, so listen to me. Listen to me until my voice becomes the loudest voice in your life, until my words become the tattoos on your soul, until you believe what I say about you more than you believe what anyone else has ever said. You are mine, and I am yours. And that is everything. There is a battle happening in the unseen realm right now. A battle for your mind, a battle for your heart, a battle for your destiny. The enemy is not fighting fair. He is using every weapon in his arsenal: fear, doubt, shame, condemnation, distraction, discouragement, confusion. He is throwing everything he has at you because he knows what is coming. He knows that you are on the verge of breakthrough. He knows that you are about to step into something significant. He knows that your chains are about to shatter. And he is desperate to stop you, so he is attacking, not because you are weak, because you are dangerous to his kingdom. You are a threat, and he is trying to take you out before you fully step into your calling. Do not be afraid of his attacks. Do not be surprised by them. Do not be discouraged by them. His attacks are evidence that you are a threat. If you were not a threat, he would not waste his time. So stand firm, put on my armor, take up my sword, and fight, not in your own strength, in mine. Not with your own weapons. With mine. The battle is mine, and I have already won. So do not retreat, do not give up, do not surrender. The victory is closer than you think. Hold the line, push forward. The enemy is already defeated. You are just walking through the aftermath. I want to tell you about the community I am building around you. You have felt alone. You have felt like no one understands. You have felt like you are walking this path by yourself. But I have been bringing people into your life. People who will see you. People who will know you. People who will love you. People who will walk with you. You may not have recognized them yet. You may have been too guarded to let them in. You may have been too afraid to trust. But they are there. And more are coming. I am not calling you to isolation. I am calling you to connection. I am not calling you to independence. I am calling you to interdependence. You need others and others need you. The body of Christ is not a collection of solo artists. It is a symphony. Every instrument has a part. Every part matters. And your part is essential. So open your heart to the people I am sending. Let them in. Risk being known. Risk being loved. Risk being hurt. The risk is worth it. Because you were not meant to walk alone. You were meant to walk together. And together, you will go further than you could ever go alone. My beloved child, I am not finished with you. I know you feel like you have been on the shelf for too long. I know you feel like your best years are behind you. I know you feel like you have missed your chance. But I am the God of second chances, third chances, fourth chances. I am the God of the comeback. I am the God of the late bloomer. I am the God of the 11th hour. I am not done with you. Your age does not disqualify you. Your past does not disqualify you. Your failures do not disqualify you. Your current struggles do not disqualify you. I am not looking for qualified people. I am looking for available people. Are you available? Are you willing? Are you surrendered? Then I can use you, not in spite of your weaknesses, through your weaknesses. Your weaknesses are not obstacles to my power. Your weaknesses are the stage on which my power performs. So stop counting yourself out. I have not counted you out. I am counting you in. There is a peace that I am offering you, not the peace of escape, not the peace of denial, not the peace of pretending everything is fine, the peace that passes understanding, the peace that remains in the storm, the peace that holds you together when everything is falling apart. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It is dependent on your focus. As long as you are looking at the waves, you will sink. As long as you are looking at the storm, you will fear. As long as you are looking at the enemy, you will tremble. But when you look at me, you will have peace. Not because the waves stop, because I am greater than the waves. Not because the storm ends, because I am the master of the storm. Not because the enemy flees, because I have already defeated the enemy. Keep your eyes on me, not on your problems, not on your fears, not on your doubts, not on your past, not on your future, on me. And my peace will guard your heart and mind. Not some of your heart and mind, all of your heart and mind. This peace is yours for the taking. Reach out and take it. It is right here, in my presence, in my words, in my love. Take it. It is yours. So hold on, beloved child. Hold on. The night is almost over. The morning is coming. The sun is rising on the horizon of your life. I see it. And soon you will see it too. And when you do, you will realize that you were never alone in the darkness. I was there. You will realize that the tears you cried were never wasted. I collected them. You will realize that the prayers you thought were unanswered were actually being answered in ways you could never have predicted. You will realize that the waiting was not punishment, it was preparation. You will realize that the broken road was leading you to exactly the place you needed to be. And you will fall to your knees in worship, not because of what you have accomplished, but because of who I am. And you will say, surely the Lord was in this place and I did not know it. And I will smile. And I will say, welcome home, beloved, welcome home. Now and live like the beloved child you are, not like an orphan fighting for scraps, not like a slave cowering in fear, not like a stranger wandering without purpose. Live like a son, live like a daughter, live like the heir to a kingdom that cannot be shaken. Live in my love, live in my peace. Live in my joy, live in my freedom, and let your life be a light that draws others out of their darkness and into my arms. This is your calling, this is your destiny, this is your life. Live it, fully, freely, fearlessly. For I am with you, always to the end of the age, and beyond. Amen.